wow, this dude won't quit. Again!
This destroys his mitigation argument completely. This is Johnny Somali vowing to attack again the comfort woman statue. So let me show this one right here. It's 19 seconds. Hold on, here we go.
I swear to God, if they ban this TikTok, I'll go back to the statue tomorrow. Wallahi, if they ban this TikTok, I'll go to the statue tomorrow.
No, you guys record this. Hello. Record this, please.
Nigga, I got a Korean shit right here. You think I left? I'm in Korea right now. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I hope someone get you, man.
He's in Korea because he can't leave.
Hey guys, Nathan Brendan Masters. I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm looking at. This has to be some form of mental illness, because even if you're just running around being a straight asshole 24/7, there's got to be some kind of, something that says, hey man, what about my personal safety, bro? Even if you don't care about other people's personal safety, what about your personal safety? Bro has shown repeatedly he does not give a damn about his personal safety. Do you understand the idea of, if let's just say he only goes to jail for 1-2 years, he's going to be locked up in a South Korean prison, which, granted, it's not as bad as being locked up in a North Korean prison, but being locked up in prison anywhere, not something I'm trying to mess with, and definitely not in a foreign land. And surely not in a foreign land where I went out of my way to piss off the people. Remember, this dude was getting his ass beat on the streets, and people were very okay with that.
Within South Korea, Johnny Somali is known as a golden goblin, a gamer reference to a creature whose perk is when you kill them, you get rewards and loot. While many here think that confronting Somali and exacting retribution is karma and can be seen as dispensing justice, others are questioning whether it is right for people to take matters into their own hands on behalf of local police for failing to deal with Somali's antisocial behavior.
So in that video in which he says, I will go back again, it shows he has no remorse. By the way, that's going to be submitted to the prosecutors.
Bruh, they calling this dude the golden goblin. Now, I don't know how good or bad their prison system is, but if they doing all that on the streets, what's going to happen to him in prison? Especially if the authorities turn a blind eye to it. But hold on. Just a few days ago, we got the public transit video.
So this is his entire video. Johnny tried to delete this.
So he's trying to get rid of evidence that he streamed, by the way.
There's a lot of video, hours of video. That's why it's got to go on the terabyte drive to get to the police. We talked about subway crimes. He's now on the subway.
Everybody, let's have a party.
So he's shouting and dancing on the metro. This is 100% a disturbance. He's got the JBL right there. There's a speaker, right? He knows what he's doing, right? 100% a disturbance. Knowingly, it shows intent. He's enjoying it. They've got him on this crime, dead to rights. They've got them. This is a crime, dead to rights. Proof. Don't need to see any more. But we have more.
Cracking open alcohol, man.
So that is clearly zero soju, right? You can see it right there. Siro, right? Very famous with very famous, actually, good, popular soju. But it is super illegal. That's not okay, right? So that's another problem right there. Caught on camera, dead to rights, drinking soju on the subway.
I'm on Cannon Ridgeway in our booty hole.
So now he's once again singing obscene lyrics on the metro. That's his stream.
No sex noise, please. Just don't send no sex. Yeah, I'm good. Refresh, guys. There's no sex noises, guys. Please, it's the one.
So they're playing sex noises. So he's playing sex noises on the train. So that is definitely a problem because it also goes into the obscenity rules, right? So he's just this one. And guys, put this in perspective. I'm playing for you one video and going through multiple crimes this man has committed. One video. This is just one. There's multiple the cops are going to get now that he thought he took down. He thought he was hiding, etc. No. Multiple are going to get sent in.
Now, these may in some way, shape, or form seem like small crimes, but it depends on what they consider a small crime over there. And this is on top of the other stuff that he's already done. And again, I'll link to Legal Mindset. He's got the whole list of what Johnny Somali's been doing. And this is on the public transit. This is on the metro. And he's just out there wilding out. And again, this is just one video of him. So they have a bunch of videos of him, 1 terabyte worth of evidence on this. Can you imagine somebody having 1 terabyte worth of evidence on you? You know what a terabyte is? A terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes. If you're not messing with large video or image files, sound files, something like that, you may never use a terabyte, especially for like writers and, normal usage. So that's hours of evidence. Now, this is what I believe they're going to do. There's so much evidence. I'm not even sure that they're going to go through all of it. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But I think they're going to say, these are the things that we deem important, and these are going to be the things that we take you to court on. And you remember those 4 stages that he talks about? I believe it's going to be, these are the things that we can get you on because you recorded the evidence, and on top of that, he's going to continue down the route he's going with no consideration to how this is going to end up for him. Or maybe he just believes he's going to get out of all of it, which, I mean, it's happened before, so he has no reason not to think that might happen again. I mean, he is trapped in South Korea and has every opportunity to stop and maybe even reverse course, but he's taken absolutely none of those opportunities. Now, I'm not saying they would do any good, but anything would be better than adding to your list of crimes. But on top of all that, do you guys remember this from a few days ago?
I think he thinks that he's like Instagram is secret and no one sees it, but Korean cyber crimes is on this. Right? And let's look at what he's posted here on his Instagram. Okay? So this is something that, based on what he put here, can earn him 7 years in jail. Now, you may not be able to read this, but I'll just play it, and you can kind of see by the thing on the bottom there, and imagine what this is. Yeah, I'm not even gonna play the whole thing. That's the North Korean anthem. That's the national anthem of North Korea. Now, in case you don't know, there's something called a National Security Act in Korea. And it is a crime to promote, propagate, or otherwise disseminate North Korean propaganda, etc. in South Korea. Now, look, if he was doing this as a joke once, I would say that they're probably not going to do anything about it, right? The problem is he has repeatedly done this, not just once, but multiple times. He played North Korean propaganda on the metro, on the bus, at Lotte World, various places. He's gone all around making North Korean statements, etc. Now, does that mean they're going to charge him as a North Korean agent? No. But the NSA, the National Security Act, doesn't just make it illegal to be an official agent. If you are someone who's putting out propaganda and trying to start conflict, they can convict you for that.
Yeah, that's one of the bigger crimes. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with any of that. As you know, Legal Mindset has like a whole list of all the crimes, like all of Johnny Somali's crimes. The big ones I can recall off the top of my head, obstruction of business, you got the possible drug charges, and then you have the propaganda charges. Everything else, I don't know how they're going to treat the disturbance of the peace and stuff like that. I don't know what they're going to do with those things. And of course, that's with the whole national outrage over the comfort women statues. So I don't know. And this guy don't stop even after ass whoopings. Those weren't small scuffles. Those were ass whoopings, straight up ass whoopings. And he is just still out there acting a fool. And I guess today there is some kind of reward for people who can just be a straight up asshole and just keep going against all odds. He's not afraid to take an ass whooping. He's not afraid of the cops. I mean, he gets flustered when things are actually happening sometimes, but if nothing comes of it, he just continues. This is one of those things where I want to say it can only end badly, but today I just don't know. I just don't know. So you guys tell me what you think. If I missed anything, Nathan Brandon Masters. Links, of course, will be in the description. Hasta.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it.